And we are back with an episode of Village. And we have Priyar back, played by Shweta. And
yes, it's happy to be back.
so, to get us started, I'll get a location, relationship, or word.
Word?
Word.
You can go with the word.
Space is the word. Little Stefan. Yes. Shouldn't overfeed you corn, but so sweet.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Tiffanie, hi.
Oh, Priyar, hi.
Hi. I saw you guys from way over on the other side of the lake, and I thought I'll just come by and say hi.
Nice to
Bit
see
of a
you.
surprise.
Oh, you're walking along the river side to the lake.
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually have been here quite a bit, but I haven't seen you. I haven't run into you much.
Oh,
It's nice to run into you guys.
Oh, but why didn't you stop by? You could have just come and said hi. We're always here, you know.
Well, I felt really embarrassed. I wanted to apologize for the way that I abruptly left last time. I mean, you knew that I was staying over the night in the cottage, the other cottage, but it must have been a surprise to see me not there in the morning. And I thought, well, I've not been a very gracious guest, so I just felt a little awkward.
No worries at all. I mean, it's not the first time it's happened. Right, Guy? For some reason, I'm starting to think that maybe our guest shed isn't so comfortable because people tend to just leave. Or maybe the other side is then maybe they feel free enough to go and, there's no formalities with us. Let me get you a chair also. We're just fixing things out here in the back.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
show her our baby. Show her our baby.
Oh, yeah, I will.
Oh.
It's a small pheasant. Well.
That's who you were feeding.
Yeah.
There she is. Oh.
We might have don't know, maybe a pheasant farm, but it lost its parents, and maybe I was the killer actually.
Oh.
But, yeah,
so
and it's growing. You want? Yeah, take some and.
Thank you. I would love to. I've actually been in and out of the village since we last saw each other. Yeah. I mean, I went back to the city and then I came back. Something kept bringing me back. And I've grown to like this place quite a bit, actually.
So do we. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh. So we're extending the back because we're going to build, Guy is going to build this little, I don't know what you call for a pheasant. It's not a chicken house, but a pheasant house.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe it's ridiculous because there are 3 pheasants running around and we keep this in a cage.
You grow attached to it, don't you?
Yeah. I'll go and get some coffee. or tea?
Coffee would be great, thanks.
Yes, coffee. Thank you, honey.
Milk, sugar?
No sugar, little milk.
Oh, I'm the same. I'm the same. Yeah. So would you like to help me a little bit with the tulips? I'm just gonna remove because
Oh
I
yeah,
had a,
sure.
I had a vision about this whole flower arrangement thing here, but since we got the little pheasant under actually quite tragic circumstances, I thought I prefer to have it, give enough space for it. And let me just.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, so you're uprooting the
How
tulips?
have you been? How I didn't even ask the first time you were here. I don't know. Do you study something, or do you work, or what are you doing?
Well, I used to study, but ever since I came here the first time, things have changed for me. I dropped out, and I've been managing my family affairs for the
You
for the
dropped
most part,
out.
actually.
Wow.
Yeah. In fact, it had to do a lot with the first visit here, and discovering the all the bottles, if you remember, that was
Yes,
there in your house.
of course. So did you do anything with those bottles? I mean, we've been thinking about you
Well,
quite a lot.
I've been thinking about you guys too, actually, because I took the bottles back home, and our family has a laboratory. I don't know if you know this, but
Oh,
we've been. I mean, I dropped out to start, to basically just oversee. We started analyzing the bottles, the water, and
did you find anything?
yeah, I don't want to say much because well, we don't know what we're looking at yet, but it's definitely not normal water, what
Wow.
you've been having here.
Wow.
And well, grandfather didn't leave any notes, so I don't know what he was thinking, but hopefully the water will give us some clues. So we're trying to find out.
Wow, it's really
Oh,
great.
take a cup.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Well,
hot.
you're having coffee from that same water.
Well,
I made
yeah,
it so
yes.
sandy here.
And actually,
Oh.
we had a visitor, a friend of your grandfather's, Brad. Oh,
I'm gonna go get some muffins for us.
great.
Thank you.
Well, it's like a
Did you say Brad?
yeah, Jermaine's or something.
Oh,
I should remember. But
he was here. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he acted like he thought he owned the place or should own the place, but lost it for some reason.
No, well, I mean, I thought my grandfather owned the place, but as you might know, he didn't leave any kind of instructions about this place. So I don't know, but he did. I remember my grandfather used to mention this person called Dad, whom he was close to, but something happened, and well, he wouldn't talk much about him. He seemed very tensed when he talked about him, at least in his near the end before he passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, he was here. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, all these family feuds and businesses can be.
Yeah. I just
can feel quite a lot.
I don't want to.
But
I'll have a muffin if you don't mind.
I'm sorry, we ran out, but I've got apricots from our tree.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I love apricots. Thank you.
They're quite nice. You want some, Guy?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
So these are our first fruits.
Oh my God! Wow. I was just telling Tiffanie here before you came, Guy, that there is something in the water here because look at these apricots are amazing. They
Yeah.
taste so good,
Mm.
and we're going to find out soon enough what it is. But there is something special about the water. Yeah.
Oh, so you are taking samples, or?
Well, I did actually. So after I left, I took the first box of bottles,
Ah,
This
if
is
you
so
remember,
cool.
and then
This is really cool.
and then I came back and I took a few more samples of the river water, because we wanted running water, and yeah. So I hope you don't mind. I'll come back again, maybe to take a few more samples and test it out, because we're going to need more samples of the water.
So maybe next time, actually, well, did you tell her about the guy who was here? He was
yeah,
talking about the river.
Hmm?
He was talking about the river. So maybe next time, just don't just use our well. I mean, it's just one well out of the whole village. Also take some water from the river.
Oh yeah, sure. Are you talking about Brad? Guy told me Brad came by and he was a friend of my grandfather's.
Maybe. Oh yes, he was your. Yes, now I remember. He was a friend of your grandfather's. Yes. I didn't really speak to him too much long. I mean, he also ran off. He seemed to be quite emotional about this place. But
I would love to speak with him, because my grandfather never told much about him, but I think he knows something. Did he leave a number and an address for you, with you?
he just walked out, basically. I think he was just a little too upset. I'm sure he's going to be back. But you can check their. So their family has this building developing, like a real estate developing company. Was it the Germain's? I don't remember
I've
the
heard
name of the company, but they're quite big in the city, right? So you
And
can
they
check.
are not the best. The renommee is not.
Yeah, that's right.
But,
So we were a little bit worried because they don't have the best of reputations, just for how they're dealing with things. So maybe you just want to be a little sort of. I know he seemed to be a good friend of your grandfather's. Maybe he could be different from his family, but they're just
yeah.
you know.
No, but yeah, and also I don't think he was very friendly with my grandfather when he passed away.
Oh.
That's what I think, because of the way my grandfather spoke about him.
oh,
Something has happened, but I'll talk to him. I'll see if I can meet him,
wow.
and see what happens.
You need
So
some.
can I I'm sorry, I do have some bottles, empty bottles here, and I was hoping I could collect some river samples along with the well.
Oh, you want to do it now?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. I'll
Sure.
quickly do it before I forget,
Yeah,
and
do
then I'll
that.
come
I
back.
was also going to ask, do you want to take more of the boxes from downstairs?
Oh
Or
yes, there are more boxes downstairs. Yes, I think that'll be great. I'll take the boxes. I'll take the river sample, and then
whenever you're back, just let me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
I can
Let
help you
me
with the boxes. Yeah.
yeah. Let me come. Let me get my water.
You can just get the samples and oh, she's gone. Ah, wow. I didn't know that they actually, did you know they have a laboratory, her family?
No, I didn't.
They do, like, I'm sure they do other things. She didn't say the name of the company, but they've been able to take from the samples of the water, they've been testing it.
Interesting. So that's
Wow.
a scientific
quite cool
answer to the whole mystery.
Yeah. But they haven't been able to find anything.
Oh.
So maybe it's not the water. I don't know. Anyway, maybe my whole theory is that this is just such a lovely place, peaceful, and over the years, I mean, it sits perfectly between the mountains. There's a river, so the soil is really rich. And I mean,
Yeah, the fruit,
you want to have another one?
apricots. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So
Mm.
apricots and pears, apples. Maybe the apples is gonna get big this year. Last year they
Anyway,
were a little
what do you
sour.
think about the? Is it a cage?
Is the what?
Oh, the
Oh,
front here of the pheasant
yeah.
keeping place.
I think it's good. It's big enough. You know, I know you're worried. I don't mean to keep it like as a pet, but it's only when it's so small. If we let it out, it won't be able to survive and other birds can eat it. So
Yeah,
it just,
I think we have a fox running around as well.
we have a fox?
I think the fox might take the mice.
Oh, I've never seen the fox.
No, I've just seen the footsteps.
The tracks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tracks.
Okay. So even better that, so we'll keep it for the winter and then next year we can let it go. I don't want to, you know, even though I'm sure I'm going to be very attached, but okay, I'll bring it out.
It was nice to have it in the living room on the stove.
Well, yes. I suppose there's you know, there's a time for that, but I'll go get it. If everything is done, we're
Yeah,
finished also on the backside. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go get it.
yeah. Oh, did you get the sample?
Oh yeah, I
Mm.
I only need a little amount
Yeah,
for the next round of testing, and well, it's a little cloudy.
yeah.
I don't know what that's about, but it'll do, I guess. I'm very interested to know what's the secret of this special water. Can do.
Yeah. I mean, Tiffanie suggested it might be more than the water. Maybe it's the whole fertile
Yeah, you might be right.
living.
It might be the soil, it might be the air, this place.
But how are you? I mean, we're here so peaceful and enjoying life. Are you enjoying yourself?
I feel like I've got this sense of purpose ever since I found Grandpa's letter and came down here. I feel like I need to figure it out. I need to find out why Grandpa lived here, why we all lived here, and why we left, and why the secrecy around this place. And it just feels like I have something to do now, you know? Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, she's asleep, so I'll just put her in the well, cage. What do we call it? Her home, her new home.
Oh,
Anyway, we don't have to.
are you protecting her? Are you protecting her from foxes?
Yes.
Is that why she's? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And I mean, the big birds can also attack her.
Yeah.
She's so small that she doesn't know how to eat and all that. So we're just, I mean, I'm not becoming some crazy lady with just weird pets. And, you know, we're gonna, if she wants to leave, if she doesn't want to leave, it's okay. But anyway,
That's so
just
nice.
you know?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, in case your parents want to come, I know you said that they're, you know, just as a thought, we can always see if there's some way that they can you and them can come and stay. You can.
I actually did have a talk with them the last time I went home. I mean, my grandfather and them never really got along. I think I was closer to my grandfather than most of my family, so they're not particularly interested in coming here for some reason, but they are interested in the testing. They ask me questions if I found something. They seem quite interested in that. So hopefully one day they'll be curious enough to come here, I suppose, because I'd love for them to meet you.
Yeah.
I
mean, for me at least, I'm assuming also for Guy, but it's such a lovely house, and it feels like it's really been a home for so many generations of families, and I would really enjoy hearing more about the people who used to live here, and who used to, whoever who built it, and that kind of thing.
For some reason, my parents, my father, my father must have spent some of his time here for sure, because I was born here. Doesn't seem to be willing to talk much about this place for some reason. And I don't feel very comfortable raising this topic with him again and again. So I'm just giving them some time. And and hopefully, I think once I find more information about the water and maybe the air, the soil, I can't wait to test actually. Would you be down with me bringing some lab equipment down here? It'll be just easier to set it up here so that I can, we can test quickly. And I promise not to disrupt.
Big, or, I mean, you could also just try the neighbors who I'm just thinking, like, if it's really big and you're going to be digging in the ground, but I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I think, or maybe one of these houses, one of these abandoned places just down the road, maybe if one of them I can set up, I can come by and stay for a bit along with the equipment, so that, I'm not disturbing you both. And it will just be more efficient, I suppose. Let me look into that.
I mean,
you're okay with it.
Well, thanks for asking. I mean, it's not that we actually can object. I'm more philosophical
I wouldn't want to
about when, if you find the key to what this is, how to use it in a just way.
But
that's
a good question.
We probably won't know before we find the key.
Well, I think we can come to that bridge and cross it when we arrive there, because it might turn out to be nothing. It might turn out to be something. But isn't it exciting to be the first people to know what it is? And then I think together we can look at what to do with it. If we find something.
That would be nice. Yeah. I mean, bring your stuff down and let's figure out the wonders of nature.
Yeah. I promise to be as respectful, as I can, because I understand that, you've been living peacefully here, and for me, this is your land as much as it is, I guess, my grandfather's or my family's. Never really, I don't know whether we own this place, I guess. I'll have to look into that before, if there's any trouble, of course.
Yeah.
I think it was sold some time back. That's at least the story that we heard. But maybe, in the old days, it's not really so cut clear cut necessarily. But hey, do you want me to help you with the boxes in case you want to start
Yeah.
heading back
Yes,
before the
please.
sun goes down?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
I'll just.
If you can just show me where they are, I can just
Oh,
put
it's
them
in
in
the
my
in
car.
the basement.
Okay, sure. So I can just go down there and do it myself, I guess.
Yeah,
No issues.
it's unlocked. Anyway, but see you next time. And well, now you know where we are.
Yeah.
And actually, I would
See you next.
say, if you dare come here without visiting us, I will be offended.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so I'm sorry for the abrupt way I left, and I'm sorry for not you know uh, I did come here 2 or 3 times after that, and I felt so embarrassed I did
And you
not
didn't come and
disturb
see
you
us.
all. I'm very sorry. I will definitely visit you every time I come here. The next time, definitely. And
Yeah.
if you want something from the city, I can get it. Is there
Oh.
something that you've been wanting? Because I travel 6 hours back and forth. I can get something.
Yeah.
You can leave a list to me if you have a list.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll get my boxes and be off.
Yeah.
Well, it was really nice for you to drop by. I appreciate it. Please don't be embarrassed. It's fine.
Oh.
Thank you. Thanks so much. And I will, the next time I come, I think I'll bring some small equipment and then start setting up in the maybe 2 houses down so that I don't disturb you guys. And once
Yeah.
it's set up, please come over and have a look and I'll explain how we do the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Lovely apricots. Thanks.
You want some with you? You can take. I'll pack a bag for you. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, yes, please. Please leave it. I'll
Yeah.
come back and I'll pick it.
I'm gonna leave you a bag
Mm.
just right here.
Just fighting a bit my lawyer legal things.
About what?
If we should have a binding agreement on sharing the knowledge.
But it's not really our knowledge. What?
No, but is it her knowledge?
Well, if they're doing the scientific testing on it, it's not like you can't own nature. I mean,
No, it's just wondering because if they do the testing on nature, they take possession of the mystery. So it was more to make sure they don't make some drug and sells it off to make money off it.
doesn't seem
Basically
like.
to put it out as open source.
Well, maybe you can. Wasn't that guy you were studying with? Remember, he's now doing all that, the commons rights things.
Yeah.
I don't really see how this is. We don't really have a place or a say in this, but of course, I hope that she wants to use it for good. I mean, I trust her much more than that real estate guy.
Oh, yeah. It's just when you in the exploration, when you are often willing to share, and then when you find I've seen that too many times. When you find the golden key, then people want to cling it to themselves. And I'm a bit worried that she came here to take samples and didn't visit us. I mean, didn't she like our food? No, it's just probably me. Probably, yeah. It's just the lawyer world. You have to make any insurance and contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think you're okay. You're right. She's good enough.
I think we should just focus on what we have here and not make the entire world our problem.
Yeah, you're right. I'll go and cut some vegetables so they're ready for the stew.
Do you think our pheasant should I give her some apricots?
Yeah, let's see what she likes.
Okay, I'll come up for dinner.
Yeah.
Scene.
Yay!
Ooh.
Mm.
Did we find something new? We don't know, but the mystery thickens at least.
Yeah. But it's a difficult scene for some reason because we have a lot of strings that we're trying to keep track on.
Mm. Yeah, it did feel like a lot of like I felt like there were a lot of open ends
Yeah, yeah.
that needed to be tied up neatly.
Yeah, but
It also felt natural for, I think, for Priya's character to the next natural step for Priya's character felt like oh, there's something, and that something can be potentially used or capitalized on, and so let's see what that is. But then there's this very nice couple also, so let's be nice to them. There's no need to antagonize them. They're very, there's that element of trust, I guess.
Yeah. No, I just opened in the end the possibility was.
I liked how I like the tension between Priya's character and Brad, and and the fact that Tiffanie also does not trust Priya's character over Brad's character more. That added some layer of complexity. I would love to I think do a scene with Ari and see what happens when Priya meets Brad, and then what goes down then.
Yeah.
But I mean, also with the professor, it's yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because the professor was also testing something. Yeah, there's so much scientific curiosity all around this village. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, thank you to our viewers.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen and who's going to come back to the village.